that's that money talk. That's that money talk. Got a lot of fans, a lot of haters, we just let them talk. Cause them never faces to the paper. What you talking about? The earth will really shaking with this craters that we throwing out, yeah. Came up in the game and gave him mouth to mouth.
Say some more. You got titty freedom hoes. Block his number, you need me. I will epic kill him, I promise.
What it do, baby? What's up, you guys? It's your boy T-Russ back with another video. And it's been a while, you know? It's been too long. It's been about a week because I had orientation at the University of Cincinnati because that's where I'm going. And, you know, I don't live there, so, you know, it wasn't like a go and come back. So we stayed there for a minute. But now we're back and we're back. I mean, what is there else to say? Let's get right into it. So today we are talking about Ezekiel Elliott. So if you're down with that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn the notifications on because you know we like to keep that night game strong. So let's get right into it. Ezekiel is rumored. I'm gonna start with that because Ezekiel Elliott has said nothing about this, and camp starts in 5 days. So I'm gonna start with this. It is rumored that Ezekiel Elliott is holding out of training camp until he gets a contract extension. And I'm saying it's rumored because Ezekiel Elliott hasn't said anything, and literally this is the worst time to say something, like right before training camp. So that's why I'm saying it is rumored. Alright? But it is rumored that Ezekiel Elliott is holding out training camp until he gets paid. And Ezekiel Elliott deserves his money. You know? I'm not going to sit here and say Ezekiel Elliott doesn't deserve a contract. He does. You know? He does. He's a two-time rushing champion in 3 years. So, in his first 3 years. And he's the best pure running back in the league. No, hands down, no doubt about it. And even in his second year when he got suspended 6 games, he still almost had 1,000 yards. So, missing 6 games. And we're working him like a horse. He averages around 300 carries a season. So, he deserves his money. So, I'm not going to sit here and say he doesn't deserve his money. And he deserves Todd Gurley money. That's the kind of money he deserves. So, yeah. So, if he's holding out, you know, I kind of understand it. But at the same time, it's the wrong time. Alright? That's what. And honestly, after all this confrontation with what he did, I forgot where it was. I think it was in Las Vegas. After all that confrontation, and then right after you get cleared, you say you're holding out. That's kind of crazy. That's hard to believe. You know, that it's hard to believe that you make a mistake, and admittedly, you say you make a mistake, and then right after that, you say you're gonna hold out because you haven't got paid yet. And if we're being honest, the off the field issues, they gotta stop. They gotta stop first before anything happens. They gotta stop. All right. You know, last year they treated you wrong. Last year they treated you wrong with the allegations and everything and suspended you. They treated you terribly. But the way you handled things leading up to that, like, you know, just the party going and stuff like that, it wasn't professional. You know, you gotta handle that better. But, you know, like I said, Zeke deserves his money. So, but this is what I said, because we're in a predicament right now. We haven't paid DAK. We haven't paid anybody. The only person we've paid is DeMarcus Lawrence. And he had to get paid this year. So, we haven't paid anybody. But, this is what I am proposing. Alright? If Ezekiel Elliott is saying he's going to hold out, this is what I say. I say you pay Zeke first, right? And I know, you don't want to pay, your running back for your quarterback, but it's beyond that, okay? And you've been working with Dak for this whole offseason, but it's beyond that, okay? This is what you pay Zeke first. Matter of fact, pay everybody first. Pay everybody that you're planning to pay them first. And you hold off Dak until maybe mid-season or end of the season. All right? That's when you hold off Dak, all right? Cuz first off, Dak is a born leader. So I don't feel his character is I'm going to hold out if I don't get a contract. I don't feel that's his character. And Dak deserves to get paid as much as Ezekiel Elliott. He came into this league a 4th round pick, on a team built around Tony Romo. And he comes in and leads us to a 13-3 season. Then the second season, people say he had a terrible year, but this is how I look at it. He has Ezekiel Elliott, and he runs an offense that revolves around Ezekiel Elliott. And then Ezekiel Elliott missed 6 games, and they expect him to shine with Ezekiel Elliott gone. But when you have an offense that revolves around a running game like Zeke's, then you're not going to shine because it's not built for you. It's not built for you to shine. And then he comes back the third season. We got a 5-6 start, and he leads us to the playoffs. And he gets a playoff win against the Seahawks. He outplays Russell Wilson. And then we go to the Rams, and he plays a great game and a defense that's been doing great the whole season. Let C.J. Anderson just run all over him. And even after that fact, we're at a 4th and 1, I believe. A 4th and 1. And, Dak has the most game-winning drive since 2016. And we don't give him one more chance. And it's arguably, if we give him one more chance, we're going to overtime in that game. And I truly believe that. So Dak deserves his money. Alright? But this is what I'm saying. You hold off Dak. Alright? Just because I don't believe his character says, I'm going to hold out. And he's getting a lot of endorsement money because he is the star of this franchise just because the way he handles himself. He doesn't draw any attention off field, just the way he handles himself. Amazing. The most attention he's drawn off field is with his dog. And that, you can blame that on him, but he wasn't home. So that's the most attention he's drawn off field. Alright? So he deserves his money. But you hold off Dak, alright? Because I don't believe he's going to hold out. And Dak's going to have a great season. So this is what I say. Because we should have gave him a contract when his max was like $25 million. Before Russell Wilson got paid. And then it went up to his minimum is $25 million. And then Carson Wentz gets paid. And so now he's getting paid more. So now he has to. It has to. So it should have been done a long time ago. Alright? Should have been done a long time ago. But now, since we haven't done it, we might as well draw it out the whole season. We might as well draw it out. And, I believe Dak's going to play well this season. No matter what. So, we draw it out. But we pay everybody else. I believe we make Dak one of the highest paid, top 3 highest paid quarterbacks in the league. He has a good season this season. Because we pay everybody else before him. First of all, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful if we do this. But it's the best way to do it. Alright? We pay everybody before him. Zeke doesn't hold out. No one holds out. Everybody gets their money. Dak has a great season. So he proves once again that he deserves this money. And so now, and by this time, Jared Goff will probably have an extension. Therefore, his money will go up even more anyway. So, now, we're no longer in a predicament because we see what Dak can do. He's going to lead us to the playoffs this year. He's going to lead us to the playoffs this year. He will. And so now we make him a top 3 paid quarterback in the league. We have to. We have to just because of how things have drawn up, how we haven't paid him. Because we're going to have to make him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league right now anyway. So making him top 2 or 3 by drawing it out is not going to do anything. You know? And this is all if Ezekiel Elliott holding out is true. This is all if Zeke's holding out is true. But Zeke signed a 5th-year option. So that's why this is still a little suspect for me. That's why it's still a little suspect. I still don't believe it. Because why would you do that if you're just going to hold out anyway? But anyway, like I said, we pay everybody else first. We save Dak for last. But Dak's still going to get his money. We save Dak for last, like mid-season, end of the season. Like I said. And like I said, he's going to have a great season. This season might be his best season of his 3. Just because of the weapons he has. And everything's going to be going in Dak's favor. You know, we're finally building it around Dak a little bit, you know. Last year, we built it around a running game because we didn't have any receivers. We didn't have a number 1 the first few games of the season. Then we got Amari Cooper, and Dak was like, thank you. Thank you for getting me somebody I can throw the ball to. And so now we have multiple guys he can throw the ball to. We got Jason Witten. We got Amari Cooper. We got Michael Gallup. We got Randall Cobb. We got Tavon Austin. We got a whole bunch of weapons. Tony Pollard. Oh my gosh. It's deep. Blake Jarwin, it's deep. Alright? It's deep. Now, so it's inevitable. He's going to have a great season. It's going to happen. So, you know, we draw it out and nothing changes. He just gets a little more money than he's already going to get. He gets made one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Nothing below 1, 2, or 3. Because I want Dak to get paid because he deserves it. And Zeke holding out is unprofessional. I don't like it. But, you know, if it does have to happen this way, it has to happen that way. It does, you know. And like I said, Dak's a born leader, so I don't believe he'll hold out even if he doesn't get paid, even if everybody else gets paid before him. But if we do this, we got to discuss the plan with Dak. We have to. You can't let Dak go blind with the plan, all right? You sit Dak down, you tell him, we're going to pay everybody else before you. You're going to play this like it's your contract season. And then we're going to pay you. We're going to make you one of the 1, 2, or 3. We're going to make you at least the top 3 highest paid quarterback in the league. You sit him down, you tell him that. And then he'll be like, all right, I got you. Yeah, do what's best for a team. If that's what you feel is best for a team, let's do it. In the process, we're going to be winning games. So, you know, that's it for this video. I just wanted to discuss, you know, the situation we got going on, which, as you can tell in my speech and how I was talking, it's a complicated situation. But, you know, I was just thinking about this for a few days, and I was like, you know, if worst comes to worst, Dak may have to be saved for last, and that may be our best option, you know, to save Dak for last. That may be our best option. And ultimately, in the long run, he'll get more money than he'll even get now. You know? And so, that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications on, because you know, like, keep that night game strong. And I'll see you for another one. So, I also meant to say happy birthday to Ezekiel Elliott and Sean Lee. Today is their birthday. And, you know, I just forgot to say it. Yeah, so happy birthday to Ezekiel Elliott and Sean Lee.
Cause I talk like this, I'm an ass fat. They be saying nigga tryna act black. Hating broke hoes get laughed at. All they do is cap like snapbacks. He hit me up, he said he having flashbacks. You my ex for a reason, I don't backtrack. Give me 50 feet, bitch, back. I got time today, I'm finna clap back.